Time for
did you almost
straight up automobile pimping?
What's up, IDP Army, fantasy football peeps? I got the OP boys here, Billy and Joe. How you fellas doing?
Doing good.
Great, man. How are you?
Well, you know, I'm doing great. My kids are upstairs with my poor wife. I had them all day yesterday, so my daughter's being a little bit of a Krabby Patty.
Yeah,
Happens.
Yep. Setting my lineups, talking to you guys about the business world, the fantasy world, going to help some people set their lineups. If you are just joining us, welcome. This is the week 11, 10. What week are we in? 10? Fantasy football. So we're going to answer your start-sit questions. We're going to talk about the news. We're going to go over some slates that we're doing for Underdog and stuff like that. Help you guys answer any of your start-sit questions, obviously, for IDP and for offense. But how are you guys doing today for real though?
bro, I got my Red Bull in me. I'm going.
You're sugar-free Red Bull. You need to stop calling it Red Bull with no sugar.
Yeah, you know, it's like when you smoke cigarettes forever and then you switch to the gum, you know, it's just kind of
You just say you're smoking cigarettes.
you know.
I'm gonna go smoke.
It's good. We're trying to talk to our liaison in Vegas right now to make some bets.
Yeah, Josh.
But he doesn't know what a parlay is, so that's, not a good start.
I feel like he understands the basis of a parlay.
He has to.
Yeah.
He probably just doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Well, and then he should not have volunteered his
Why is
services,
he in
is
Vegas?
all I'm saying.
What's going on? It's like a work
That's
thing?
a good question. I have no idea.
This
Do you know why
Josh,
he's there,
man,
Joe?
he just travels.
He just
Always
He
traveling.
just travels.
that's not what.
Fair enough.
I guess that's a reason.
He's just a traveler.
He's a worldly guy, man. He does.
What
stuff.
up, bro? Alexander 302 in the house. Welcome in, bro. Hey, if you all are watching, leave us a little thumbs up. Drop a little thumbs up on that video. Get it in front of some more eyes. We would appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. Also a cool thing to do. I'm rocking the mustache today. I don't know if y'all can tell. Doesn't look bad.
I can't grow facial hair, so that will never be me.
All right,
Yeah.
we got Lou 32 in here. How you doing, brother? It's funny seeing the football world finally kind of catch up to the reality that Chase Young is fucking bunk as hell this year.
Well, now with no Montez Sweat, it's going to be the Chase Young show.
Oh, is it?
We're back.
We had literally every opportunity to have the show all season. He only has like 6 quarterback hits, something like that. I mean, it's obscene. TJ Watt has more sacks, twice as many sacks as he has like quarterback hits, and he's missed a game.
No.
It's wild.
You're not wrong.
Slipping, man.
Flip him. You can't. I tried.
No, I said slip him.
Slipping.
He's
slipping.
But you should flip him if you want.
He's unflippable. You literally, all you can do with Chase Young right now is bench him. That's it. I tried trading him about 4 weeks ago, and it was too late then.
The problem is my team is kind of wrapped up in having him be good, so I kind of don't have a choice at this junction.
What up, Casey? Got a question in today from Casey on YouTube. He says, "Good morning, gents. Jamal Adams or Xavier Woods today." Man, what kind of world are we living in where we're asking if we have to start Jamal Adams? I hate that. But it's a fair question.
Dude, Aaron Rodgers is not getting close to throwing an interception today.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers is not getting close to throwing a pick today, man. He is fired up. He's had shit talked about him. It's not going near Jamal Adams.
He could throw the ball straight at Jamal Adams.
Well, he's not going to pass defense. He's not going to sack him. He's not going to do shit.
Ooh, this guy was way ahead of the curve. I said for a first round pick. That was the move right there.
That's perfect.
Get out.
What kind of crystal ball do you have, Casey?
Yeah, Casey, this is the first time seeing you in here, bro. Where you been? We needed this information weeks ago.
Exactly. What's happening next week?
Yeah, Casey, what do we need to do right now? What's your most recent move, Casey?
Yeah, who did you just drop to waivers?
Yeah, Josh Allen, defensive end linebacker monster this year. Yeah, he is doing really good.
The best Josh Allen.
He's not the best one. They're both very good. It's funny.
He scored more points last week than the other Josh Allen.
I know he did. He had a great game. It's funny the announcers. It kind of just shows you how little people know about defense. The way they were talking about Josh Allen, people were talking like he was a no-name player.
Yeah,
I know. They were like, "Oh, the other Josh Allen, he's just a linebacker from Jacksonville." I'm like, he's just like the number 7 overall pick, like a year after that Josh Allen. Like he went in the same spot. They had the same capital. He was one of the best pass rush, and people are just like don't even know who he is. NFL media people barely know who he is. Wild.
Bill, I got a good bet for our OP bet.
All right, we got a question from Josh Hanser, and we'll get to your bet in a second. He says, hey, guys, Rodgers or Herbert this week? Feel like Rodgers is pissed and could go nuclear. All right, can we stop talking about Aaron Rodgers' feelings? Like, we're 5 minutes in. I don't want this show to turn into Aaron Rodgers is feeling like a beast today.
Aaron Rodgers is a feeling machine, dude. That's how he goes. You give him any sort of reasoning to kick some ass, he's going to do it.
Yep. Who would you rather play, Herbert or Rodgers?
Dude, I got Herbert ahead of him, but it's 3 and 4 to me.
Herbert against the Vikings.
Yeah, I think that's
even though Vikings have a sneaky good defense. Sneaky.
They've played better recently, but they still keep trotting Breland out there, and he's a fucking revolving door.
Sneaky.
You don't like sneaky? No,
it's sneaky good. Sneaky good.
Do you think Buckner will play today? I don't know. I guess we'll know soon. Very soon.
11 o'clock.
Yeah, I have Justin Herbert at 7 and Rodgers at 9 this week, so I think we're all pretty much in sync on that last one. Buckner, when is their game today?
I think they're at 12, right?
This is why I have this pulled up, and I still don't even have it. Yep, they're at noon.
I don't even see him in my. Oh, I'm looking at the.
Yeah, they're playing the Jags.
What time? Noon.
Noon.
So we'll know in the next 20, 30 minutes, my guy. I don't want to – if you have questions about if a guy's going to start or not, and, in the next 20, 30 minutes, I really don't have an answer. I'm just going to say –
I feel like he's just like, do you all have any insider information? You all plugged into the Indianapolis
my Colts guys didn't message me this morning, so I don't know.
Oh, well, maybe that's a good thing.
I don't have a Colts guy.
No, but you do. You just have to have the appearance.
Is that it? Oh my gosh, my rankings need to be updated majorly.
Right, we're moving on.
Yeah, Billy, take over.
I hate the bias towards offense. So hard to find info on defensive players. Well, that's what we're here for. That's literally what we're doing. Not you know,
try to navigate the waters
because nobody likes talking defense, but that's not.
It doesn't make any sense either. It's like they don't like it because it's one of those things where it begats itself. They don't like it because they don't understand it. They don't understand it because they don't like it. And they don't want to learn about it because they're not invested in it.
Right.
And it's just like it just circles and circles and circles and circles.
Well, they've geared everything towards offense since fantasy got so big. And then they just leave defense in the dust. Back in the day, you knew about every defensive player.
Yeah, exactly.
Defense players were getting a lot more buzz. I mean, when we devolve into O-line talk, maybe that's where we draw the line. But like,
it's funny to me that the fantasy community too, they want to talk. They have all these people that are like kicker experts. I'm like, there's 32 fucking kickers. Okay. Play the ones that are play the ones that are active and not on bye week. I mean, this isn't hard. You draft one, you play him. Whenever he gets hurt or he goes on injured reserve, you pick up the guy that's available, you play him. Like the analysis on kickers, rankings on kickers. I mean, there's 12 to 14 teams. Everybody's got one. There's not much to figure out. Do I have one that's playing and active?
I mean,
yeah, great.
You can look at NORAD and see the barometric pressure. You can see wind conditions in each stadium. You can do all this stuff nowadays. I mean, kicker analysis is real.
You're evaluating a one-off position where there are literally each and every week maybe 20 that are starting. Depending
but they
on
won't break down defense.
Starting.
They'll break down team
people
defense.
I want to be the OP kicker expert, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet you do. Everyone. I mean, like kicker expert. I mean, I can't imagine an easier job in the world. I literally can't.
Weatherman.
All right. Rougarou says bonjour. It's good to see you this morning, Rougarou.
Yes, sir. Rue is always in the house.
Man's on a mission to get the Titans to beat the Titans today. Big Saints fan. All right. Knox or Higbee.
Knox is back. Start
Knox.
Yep.
The Higbee thing, Knox. I mean, are we still talking about this guy?
Well, I guess because they lost a target, so now maybe Higbee went up, but with OBJ there, I feel like that kind of didn't add many targets to the share, so I feel like you're still
He's just one of these guys that has all these like back end metrics that are like basically fake that back him up that say that someday he's going to be good. And then when he is good, everyone's like, see,
it's going to be a shootout.
Weeks it worked out.
It's going to be a shootout with Mickey Blanco today, so you go Knox.
Please stop.
Who to flex? Rondale Moore, AJ Green, or Russell Gage?
AJ Green.
Man.
Yeah. I agree with AJ Green.
I think so
Rondale
too.
Moore's out. Hopkins is out.
Russell Gage has got to figure it out eventually, though. Yeah, but every time you think that it's going to be AJ Green or Rondale Moore, it's Christian Kirk.
Do you want Matt Ryan or do you want Colt McCoy? Is the question.
Well, I mean,
I want AJ Green.
Yeah. That's not what. Because I'd rather have Matt Ryan than Colt McCoy.
Yeah,
true.
But AJ Green.
I don't know. That Dallas Atlanta game is going to be a shootout, though. So
it will be. But Russell Gage will not get targeted. That's the problem. All right, John from YouTube says, need help, guys. PPR league, I got a choice of Zeke, Fournette, or James Conner for RB2 and flex. Which two? Zeke, I feel like you could fire him up.
Fournette's been top 10 guy all year.
You have to play Zeke.
Yeah.
I'm interested. Here's the thing: if it's Fournette and Conner, there's a world where Fournette can get less touches and game scripted out and all that stuff, just because they get weird. Conner, I feel like he's going to get his touches no matter what. So
Panthers do have a pretty stout D-line, though.
Yeah. I would probably lean – I'm just being honest. I would probably lean Conner over Fournette right now, even though I expect that – I
don't know. I feel like I'd be Fournette. I just think it's going to be a more high-scoring for the Bucs because Washington's defense is ass.
Yeah, my only worry for Fournette is Tampa Bay goes up big and then they take Ronald Jones in, but –
Exactly. Or they go down, and even when they're down, Fournette doesn't get a lot of touches.
He's been the receiving guy.
It kind of has to be like a close-ish game for Fournette to kind of just get all his stuff.
Yeah.
At least that's what I've noticed.
I would go Fournette, but I wouldn't argue with you on Conner.
Yeah. I think we're in agreement there. All right. Knox or Pitts at tight end?
Pitts.
See, now we can at least have a rational conversation now because our irrational one's not here.
I can be irrational.
I feel like Pitts would probably be my pick.
Do you think they put Diggs and Parsons on Pitts and just try to script him out? Yeah.
Probably. Explain probably to me.
I don't know. You could throw some money down on something and possibly win some stuff.
I'm definitely playing.
We should make Josh bet Kyle Pitts over on receiving yards. Rubaru says, just saw that Snead. We should. Snead is questionable. Guessing that means not.
Kansas City?
L'Jarius?
Kansas City?
Yeah.
I think it's L'Jarius, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not talking Willie Snead, right?
No. We're never, ever going to talk Willie Snead. Ruguru knows better than
We really should.
Okay. Silverback on YouTube. Offensive rookie of the year after week 9, Najee or Jamar? And it's Jamar by a long shot.
Yeah. Jamar. Yeah. Although that could change today because Jamar needs to kind of keep the hype rolling. Last week wasn't very great.
Him on a bye week's not going to help that.
Yeah, he really screwed up last week going on bye.
Yeah.
No, this week he's on. Well, yeah, he went on bye. He caught his touchdown last week.
Oh, well.
He caught a touchdown.
It's over.
No.
Dude, with Roethlisberger out, Najee could really prove that he is the guy on the team, but
it's possible.
I'm not.
No, the thing with Najee is like the metrics, and I know we're getting into the weeds here, but like the metrics are not good for Najee. He is not meeting his expected.
He's the same thing that Le'Veon Bell was. He's a volume guy. If you're going to give me a running back that's going to get 30 touches a game, who fucking cares if he's good or not?
Yeah.
Like that's the least.
Fair enough. I just don't think that's rookie of the year material.
No, and it's not. You're right.
Rondale Moore will officially play. Hopkins and Kyler Murray both probably not.
Yeah.
Kyler being out.
Ruin Jacoby Brissett in place of Kyler, and that was even more of a disaster. So
it's a bummer that Kyler's out, but it's very good for the Josh Allen MVP campaign.
Doug, I gotta go Alex Collins here.
Nobody wants that MVP. Doug, yeah, Tony Pollard or Alex Collins. I feel like you're gonna put Collins in because he's.
I do like Pollard a lot this week, but I think Collins is guaranteed at least 12, 13 runs. So
agreed.
Right.
Doug says
Van Jefferson
Judy or Van Jefferson, and it's Van Jefferson.
Van Jeff, hey.
Yeah.
OBJ won't get the full workload this week. I just don't think it.
I don't like Judy's matchup this week.
But
don't roll your eyes.
OBJ is
his ass. Okay, thank you for saying
there
that
it
out
is.
loud.
Bingo.
Thank you for saying that out loud. Van
OBJ
Jefferson is the better receiver on that team. There, I said it. Okay, Brian on YouTube, PPR flex, Pittman or Fournette?
Michael Pittman, dude.
I think I go
put
Pittman
some respect
too.
on Michael Pittman this year.
Yeah,
man.
I think it's Pittman too.
T.Y. Hilton
He's a
back.
top 10 guy right now.
That does add a little intrigue, but I think it's not going to matter. I think both could score a lot of points.
That's where I'm at too.
All right, Alexander, you think Aaron Jones will have a bounce back game tonight?
I think he will.
I hope so.
He's due for one.
He's definitely due for Aaron Jones. He does not look healthy to me. Ever since week 3, whatever he had, week 1, he had his massive game. Week 2, he went out there, he hobbled off a little bit, and he just has not looked the same ever since.
That's a
but
good point.
You got to rock with him if you got him. I don't see any way.
Yeah, I don't start him. If you bench him, it's
okay. Here's a caveat question: Would you guys be playing AJ Dillon this week too? I mean, he's been getting like a dozen or so touches.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. The Seahawks defense is trash. He's obviously a good flex for me.
Would you rather play AJ Dillon or Nyheim Hines in your flex?
Dillon.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, making calls for you.
Yep. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It's tough in there.
Unbelievable.
Hey, who you want for Dillon in that league?
Mike Williams or Jerry Judy?
Josh beat me by like less than a point last week, and I was so fucking mad.
Williams. I don't like Judy this week.
Wow. Okay. I think, I agree. Mike Williams is having a really weird dry spell, but
I don't think it's his fault, though.
It's got to eventually cut it. Yeah, Herbert's not looks great.
It's just been the way the games have been going. Things just haven't fallen his way. The upside that he possesses is way bigger than Judy's at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
Right now, Mike Williams is the guy. He's going through a dry spell. He's gone to the bar every week. He had some success last weekend. Right now, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The girls aren't out. It's getting to be Thursday, Friday. He's due. He's due.
Okay. I was not sure where that analogy was headed, but I think it landed in a good spot.
We got there.
Do you guys know what happened to Trey Edmonds?
No, he has a hamstring injury. Tremaine Edmunds. Yeah, I saw that. It's kind of been announced since earlier in the week. I didn't really know that he was even struggling with something like that, but this is something that's kind of been a nagging thing for him the last 2.5 years, just like these injuries, and they're really capping the upside that he has. I thought he would be a really good, potential linebacker one this year. It's just not happening. And I don't know if it's because of the injuries, but I know they keep popping up, and it's kind of just been a recurring thing with him.
You're right.
He's been getting the tackles, but nothing else.
Exactly.
All right. Rougarou comes right back with I picked up Jermaine Carter in his absence, but not sure how to feel about it.
Jermaine Carter's been coming on decently. I still don't trust him, man. I got him.
He's another one of these just tackle guys.
Yeah. He's been on my bench. I think I started him a couple weeks ago in a pinch, but
yeah, I started him last week and the week before. I've been starting him a couple of weeks as like a linebacker 3, and he's been okay, but he's not somebody I'm trying to jam into a lineup or anything like that.
Right. All right. Rougarou is clarifying he did not mean Willie Snead. Appreciate that, Rougarou. The spelling was the thing that threw us off. All right. Moving on. Choose one to start a wide receiver. Deontay Johnson, Mike Williams, Cortland Sutton.
Deontay.
That's
a tough one.
No Chase Claypool.
Deontay was a
Rudolph the Red News Reindeer.
Rudolph sucks, though.
Yeah,
he
does suck.
And it's like funny, like people are like, it's almost like people are just forgetting that they've already seen. We've seen like a full most of a season with Mason Rudolph. Like, they're like, oh, this is a chance for him to prove. Prove what? I mean, that he needs to stay as a backup. That's all he's going to prove. And it's funny because like he gets the worst team in the league essentially today, and I still think there's a legitimate chance that we lose. That's not a great feeling when the Steelers are playing one of the worst teams in the league. And as a Steelers fan, I'm like, I could see Goff because I mean our defense is not that great this year. I mean, I'm gonna be flat out, straight up honest. We have managed to keep some teams from scoring a lot on us, but it's just when I watch them play, it's nothing. I feel like it's going to be a weird game today. So I'm moving away from Deontay Johnson. I would take Mike Williams of those three.
I would too. I think Mike Williams has the best matchup. Sutton's got a good matchup as well, but I really can't trust him at the moment. So I'd say Mike Williams as well.
Mike Williams, even though I wouldn't hate Deontay.
Billy, I got the OP bet for you. Okay, so rushing yards leader.
For the season?
No, for today.
Oh. Who is it?
D'Ernest Johnson.
Ooh, against the Pats?
Give you your Cleveland bet here. I don't like the matchup, but they're going to run it.
Yeah, I got him in the League of Extraordinary.
What's his
do you really think Belichick can scheme D'Ernest Johnson out of a game? Come on. D'Ernest
he's good, but he's not that good.
Where is Deontay Johnson even on or is he on this list? D'Ernest Johnson?
He's 15-1 on rushing yards.
15-1, damn.
Elijah Mitchell's 12-1.
All right, I'm gonna read the question while these boys burn their money. It says, who should I start in a flex? PPR, Landry, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Freiermuth, or Crowder? I'm starting Landry. You know, he still got a reasonable amount of targets last week. I think it was like 8 or 9, and he gets his targets. Even though they're not a passing first team, he's the primary guy. They're not downfield targets. They're not going to be high equity targets, but he gets them, and that's what you're looking for in your flex. You're looking for a guy that's going to maybe get a touchdown, maybe could pop off for a big game, but he's not going to get like a Mike Gesicki type game with like a 0. Like Jarvis Landry is not going to come out of this game with nothing.
Pouring salt in the wound, man. That was
he is going against J.C. Jackson, and I don't love that because that's my boy. But
they run so much underneath stuff with Landry. I mean, he's still just going to get those cheap catches.
Greens to him. I mean, he's going to catch some balls.
Yeah,
I don't trust Freiermuth. I love Freiermuth, but I don't trust him with Rudolph.
Patty.
Only Steeler I'm starting this week is Najee.
Preach,
fair enough.
Brother.
All right.
And TJ Watt. Oh, sorry. I think we both clicked at the same time. Who should I start in the flex? Similar question. Different.
Just adding Dan Arnold.
Yeah.
No,
same answer.
Same. It's just.
I do love me some Dan Arnold, man.
Yep, the accountant.
Yeah.
I don't get the whole Dan Arnold like infatuation.
He is the focal point of that whole
because
offense,
Trevor Lawrence loves him like he's a brother.
Dylan or Landry, 1 point PPR. Give me Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan.
I like Dylan.
I like the upside. Big Ben out today, yes sir. Teddy Broadman on YouTube says Buffalo or Titans defense.
On DraftKings, I have Titans defense everywhere going against Trevor Siemian, but
that could be dangerous.
Yeah.
I think I'm more in on Buffalo.
No. It's a cost thing for me on that one, but I would probably start Buffalo.
I'm on Buffalo, but
Mickey
Blanco, bro.
I'm gonna back it up, bro. I'm gonna take Tennessee. You're right. Mark Hernandez says Devin Bush, Damian Wilson, J.O.K., Jamin Davis benching 1. Who's the odd man out? It's
Joker, right?
Joker.
He's hurt.
Well, he's off IR. It looks like they're playing.
Wow. Okay.
So, Jamin Davis, right?
It would be Jamin Davis.
I was gonna say I'm probably sitting Davis down. He hasn't really done anything this year to warrant not being sat down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is the Joker healthy?
Like I said, he came off
IR.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Oh my gosh. All right, Teddy Bridgewater or Taylor Heineke to replace Kyler if he sits. Give me Heineke.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's going to come out.
Tampa?
Garbage time, baby.
Tampa's
that's
defense has
a
not
good
been
point.
great. Since we lost, they lost Carlton Davis and Sean Murphy Bunting. Their backup corners, are just JPP is still questionable. He'll probably play, but it's going to be one of those things where they're going to have to move the ball, and he's got guys that can catch. He's getting Logan Thomas back, correct? He still has Ricky Seals-Jones. He's got Terry McLaurin, who I think is a top 10 real life wide receiver in the NFL, probably. It's just my opinion. When I watch him play, there's almost nothing he can't do. He's just kind of hamstrung by what's around him. And then J.D. McKissick catching the ball in the backfield. He's doing good. He can make guys.
McKissick is a play this week.
And then McKissick's a play. I like a lot of things about Taylor Heineke. Teddy Bridgewater, he had a good game last week. Happy for the guy.
Slay playing?
Slay's not playing. That's pretty good.
Slay's out.
I don't know.
He?
I don't know.
Jemiah.
I like Heineke.
Yeah. You got 2 Heinekes, no Teddy. Billy, what do you want? Teddy or Heine? Heine or Teddy? Heine?
Heine.
The Heine hole, man.
The Heine hole. Oh, dear. All right. Jay Maya, appreciate you guys. Hey, you know what?
We appreciate
you being here. Give us a thumbs up. Smash subscribe. Tell all your friends. All right. PPR, Zach Moss or Van Jeffrey. Give me Zach Moss.
Really?
Is the Jets? Yeah, let's do it.
No.
I've come this close to putting Zach Moss in like every single DFS lineup I have because I just have this feeling that he's going to be like a top 4 running back this week.
You got to trust your gut on these things. So if your gut says Zach, go Zach. I like Van personally, but
I don't know. No. You want to do a fireball bet on who scores?
Yeah,
fireball bet. Yep.
All right.
I won it. Yep.
All right.
Billy,
you better get this in the record book.
I'm writing it down now.
Van V Moss.
This is PPR, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, between me and Joe. If anyone doesn't know, we do fireball bets on the show. It's kind of like the water bets on the ballers, but we're not the ballers. We're real men. No, they're real men. We're men who like to drink, and we're still a little younger, so we like to party to a degree. So we are going to do fireball bets. I haven't paid any of mine up. They pay theirs up sometimes on the show.
Dude, I had to take 3 the other day, and I was pretty drunk on the show. I was like 3 to start it off.
I think we need to save them up and do a show where we do all of them. If it's an hour long
bets for that, dude.
If
by
it's
the
like
way,
a 5-hour long show to get them all in, I think we should just do a show where the fireball show.
They sell the buckets, man. You can get the buckets of the.
I have the bucket. I literally have the bucket sitting in my kitchen just for this exact.
That's gonna be
James Robinson is playing today.
That everyone in this stream is gonna want to be at. So we'll let you guys know. We'll hype it up. We'll turn it into some. Maybe we'll go do it at like Times Square or something. I don't know. We'll get crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, you affording that plane ticket, or what are we doing there?
Hey, we can write it off, right? It's a business expense.
Oh, that's actually a good call. We could write it off.
All right, Knox, Sutton, or Johnson at flex spot.
Is that Dearness or Deontay?
Yeah, which D Johnson we talk about here, buddy? Lou 32.
Calvin. I don't know who he's.
Oh, okay. I got a really interesting trade last night I want to talk to you guys about. I had somebody offer me Amari Cooper last night in a dynasty league for Calvin Ridley straight across. And I fucking snatched that bitch up.
Yeah. So you didn't like my Calvin Ridley trade?
Yours wasn't that good.
It wasn't, but there's a good chance that man never touches a football field.
I know. That's why when that guy sent me Amari Cooper, I was like, what am I looking at here? I was like, this guy's crazy. And I got Dak on that team too, so now I got a stack.
That's awesome. So how do you guys feel about Robinson today?
Awful.
James Robinson is going to play. Yeah.
I don't know. I had him in one league. I traded him. I really like him. I think he's a good running back, but I just am glad I don't have anything except for Marvin Jones on that team this year.
Yeah. He's obviously not 100%. I got to start him though.
Yeah, he'll have 30-40% of the team's overall touchdowns at the end of the year probably. That's probably a little hyperbole, but you get the point.
Yeah, today, Indy scares me against the run. Plus, he's at 60%. I mean, I got Brandon Bolden and that's really it on this team.
I'm going Johnson, Lou. He said Deontay, so yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Johnson. I don't want these other guys.
Yeah.
Ramondre Stevenson or Eno Benjamin, give me Stevenson. Pretty easy.
Stevenson.
That was going to be my original OP bet was Stevenson 2 touchdowns. But...
All right, Rougarou, this one crushes my soul, but can I trust Jackrabbit in a game where the Saints don't have AK? Yeah.
Jackrabbit's dangerous game.
Yeah, he's a tough player to play because he can miss tackles. But, I mean, if you got to play him, I'll play him. Is this a serious question?
McLaurin.
I love it, though.
I mean, it's McLaurin. OBJ, motherfuckers need to retire. Like, go away. What up, Futurist? Sunday. Happy Sunday, y'all. Let's get these dubs, my guys. Yes, sir, we will. We are. Thoughts and prayers, obviously, going out to them old Steelers.
T's and P's.
All right.
I'm just glad my Bears are on a bye, man. I don't even have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona DT or Pittsburgh DT? Give me the Pittsburgh DT.
Yeah, I like Pittsburgh here.
Yeah.
Always Pittsburgh. The answer is always Pittsburgh.
Of course, when Josh Reynolds goes for 100 and a touchdown, fuck there.
Okay, so you guys.
Nice.
Team YouTube. Shout out Team YouTube for hitting me back.
Did they give you your channel back?
Well, I mean, the channel's just been it's been monetized, but apparently I had like an alternate AdSense account set up that I didn't realize, so it unmonetized itself. So I've been dealing with trying to figure out which one of my Google accounts has an AdSense account set up to it. So I finally figured it out today. So I tried to turn it off, but they wouldn't let me shut it off without withdrawing my funds. Okay, try to withdraw my funds. Oh, you don't have the appropriate amount of funds to withdraw your funds. So I was like, all right. So I can't do any. I've tried. I finally got to the bottom of it. So I messaged Team YouTube, which is awesome. They're actually really awesome at customer support because when I bitched about it a couple weeks ago, they DM me. And I sent them a DM this morning and they got back to me. I just read it. I don't know exactly what they said, but I mean, they're helping me through this trying time for the channel. So we appreciate that, YouTube.
Wow. This is a trying.
All right. Corey Rideout, drop one, not start. The following. Zach Cunningham, LVE, Baron Browning. Dynasty, and we start 11 IDPs. Ooh. I'm dropping Browning.
Probably the same, just because I feel like it's possible that one of those guys ends up on a different team and actually
LVE and Cunningham in Dynasty long term, I mean, they're going to be players in the NFL for a while. And they've already shown themselves to be at least adequate, and above average at times. I don't know that Baron Browning has ever done that. I mean,
Browning was solid at Ohio State, man. He's just been injured this year. That's tough. Yeah.
So
you not have a taxi squad, man?
That's a good point.
What up, Bomber?
Morning. Can you explain how you ask a question in the Discord knowing damn well we were live on the YouTube? You could have just asked the question in here.
Yeah, Bomber. Explain yourself.
Explain it, Bomber. Explain it.
JP, love the show. What are your thoughts? Hey, appreciate that. We love this show too. What are your thoughts on the Vikings C. Bynum and C. Dantzler this week? Thank you. They're going to be good. I expect this game to be passing heavy, high velocity sort of game. So there should be a lot of opportunities. Herbert and my guy Cousins do occasionally throw interceptions. So there could be some extra possessions in there for some of these guys. So I like them both. Dantzler was kind of not very good last year, but he's playing a lot better this year, apparently. So you like to see that.
Better.
Dantzler's getting points because he's getting targeted so much. I mean, that's the biggest thing. So he's not playing well, but he's going to have the opportunities for tackles and defended passes.
That's what we want.
Especially against the Chargers.
All right. Boston Scott or Ramondre Stevenson at running back?
Stevenson.
Still think I'm going with Stevenson, yeah.
2 touchdowns. Count them.
What up? Shout out Tyreek Ellis. Always got to give Tyreek a little love. He's been following the channel. He's been in the live stream for 3 straight years now. This is one of our OG dudes. Appreciate you, my guy. Morning, fellows. Assuming both healthy, would you play JPP or Ngakoue? Give me Ngakoue. He's crushing this year. He's a top 10 defensive end. He's having these boom games where he's getting multiple sacks. Really like to see that from him. Doesn't offer quite as many auxiliary plays, doesn't do a whole lot of the batted passes, the tackles for loss as JPP traditionally, but he's having a really good year this year. I'm having a hard time taking him out of my lineup, and especially with JPP coming off being questionable and all that, I would just rather just stick with Yannick. He's on fire right now.
Yeah, and Mahomes is getting sacked at a good clip, so more opportunities. That line sucks.
Yeah. Bomb. All right, here's them questions, y'all. I guess what time is it? It's 10:31, so inactives are going to start coming out like literally at this exact moment. All the saved tweets, all the scheduled tweets from the teams are getting sent out. We will.
Passing yards. Putting in my bets. And then Cooper Kupp.
Hey, Josh, you're live.
Josh is here.
The Bulls at a 35-1 odds right now, so I bought a $10 one on that one too.
Nice.
So they didn't have Van Jefferson. Their prop bets were only what was there.
Okay.
And then I couldn't find golf, but I got time for that one.
Yeah, the Masters one should be there somewhere, but
yeah, I didn't see
it. Talking to the bookies.
Mm-hmm.
Always hustling. So far I don't see any really super important inactives. I'm looking through the list right now.
Yeah, I feel like we need to shout out Big Ben. He actually self-reported his COVID, and that's
my guy. That's the Steelers.
Cool thing to
They're
do.
Socially responsible organization, one of the best organizations in the whole NFL. Don't forget it. We're 5-3, by the way, with that terrible offensive line and without Juju and, with that wasted first-round pick. How are the Eagles doing?
I never said that. Who said? Did Josh say that?
I'm calling out all NFL media.
Oh, I was about to say Josh's team traded down and then took Davonte Smith, so I don't think they should be talking shit on anybody.
All right, where are we at here? Still playing Deontay with Ben out. Should I flex him or Jacobs? If I have the option to flex Jacobs, I'm probably going to flex Jacobs over him. Simple reason being the run defense for the Chiefs is better than it has been, but still not great. I think Josh Jacobs is a better running back than he's even been allowed to be in the NFL. And I think with the way the Las Vegas Raiders team is going through all the sort of transitions, whatever you want to call it, I think he's going to be one of these players that kind of pops off the screen, starts becoming more involved in the offense, etc. So I'm in on Josh Jacobs. What do you think?
I am as well. Jacobs.
First
inactive. Jonnu Smith's inactive for the Patriots.
Who cares?
Well, if you have Hunter Henry, if you're a Hunter Henry owner or not owner, manager.
Yes, we're working on our semantics around here.
Then you will put Hunter Henry in your lineup because that will be a good play against the Browns.
Russell Gage or E. Sanders? Who you got? I'm taking Sanders.
Sanders. That secondary just got shit because Marcus May's out. So I don't think there's going to be much of a problem moving the ball. I still think there's a good nucleus in New York, by the way, with the Jets. I like what they're building. It's not great yet, but I see the plan, at least.
Yeah. I mean, I can see it too. I don't know. It's just
it's not gonna be good this year, not gonna be good next year, but I think there's a good idea.
Everything on their team is just like it's close to being good. Like the receivers are really close to being good. The running backs really close to being good. The quarterback,
but as soon as like Josh Johnson and Mike White got in there, you feel like the offense was how it was supposed to look when they built it.
Yeah,
Zach Wilson maybe isn't the answer this year. Maybe we don't start him right away.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I'm sorry, Tyreek. We didn't answer your question. Davonte Smith or Jerry Judy? I'm going Judy. Davonte Smith doesn't do nothing for me. Sorry.
Okay. I think I can agree with you. Eagles versus the Broncos. Yeah. Jerry Judy. Not by a lot, though.
Eno, Van Jefferson, or Donovan Peoples-Jones in the flex, coming in from Mark Hernandez on
Van
YouTube.
Jefferson.
Really?
Yes.
That confident in Jeffy, eh?
Yes. I don't know why there is like any worry about him.
Now that Joe's gone, we can get back to what we really like. Just the two of us. I'm okay with Van Jefferson, but honestly, I'm very interested in Donovan Peoples-Jones. I've liked what I've seen from him.
Problem is he is a big play dependent receiver.
And that's what I love.
If he doesn't have his big play. And that
I
used to
love
be Van Jefferson, but now that he's the wide receiver 2 on the Rams, that could mean good things for him.
Strong language now that he is the wide receiver 2.
Yeah, now that there's Robert Woods isn't there. Van Jefferson slots up.
Strong words, strong language there. J-Rob, Collins, or Howard? Give me Collins.
Collins, bomber.
J-Rob was active but worried about usage. Yeah, I think he could get jerked around a little bit. Judy, agreed.
Chris Godwin's officially active. That's good.
That game was weird. I mean, I don't know if it was so much they shut them down or that the Broncos' offense was actually good. And oh yeah, this Cowboys defense that everybody keeps saying is so amazing. I mean, they've had some good games. Yeah, I just don't. I mean, they got cut up last week by Teddy Bridgewater, so I think it's fair to question if they're really as good as they're hyped up to be. Yeah, I don't care. It's rough. I lost Kamara this week too. Yeah. Should have traded him while you had the chance. Y'all heard anything about Burns? I think the ankle is going to be a blip and slow him down. Yeah, I did see that he did practice in full this week. Or he did practice. I don't know if it was full or limited now that I'm saying that so confidently. He did practice, though, Friday, so I assume he's playing. He was already getting fewer snaps than Hassan Reddick. So I was already kind of not like fading him, but I'm still more in on Hassan Reddick than him. All right, we got Joe back. Billy's leaving the stream. Looks like Billy's going to talk to his bookie now. Everybody's talking to their bookies out here.
By the way, I was just looking over these props, man. Michael Gallup is 60-1 to lead in receiving yards. That's right next to, what is it, Darren Waller, Cortland Sutton, and something else. So someone's thinking there's going to be a big game for
60
Michael
to 1
Gallup out there.
I
60.
mean, I guess I would put $1 on it.
Yeah, why not, man? I'm just saying in DraftKings, he's 4,000 right now. I'm putting him in a lineup as we speak.
Look at you. Also, F. Mac Jones, you bish. Yeah, that was such a fucking dick move where he like pulled his ankle like that. I'm just like, what a shit human.
I can't believe the NFL didn't do anything about that.
Like, yeah, and he didn't get penalty for it. Like, that's like when guys trip in the NFL, like think he's tripping. I mean, you can get fucking ejected for that shit. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Like, that's like legitimately trying to. I mean, it's not a football move. I mean, twisting a man's ankle. Like, what are we doing here?
No.
It's redraft, so I wasn't too concerned. Yeah, fair. Swift or Moss in the flex? Come on, that's all.
Swift. Put some respect on Swift's name, man.
Let's get Swifty out here. I'm not even a big Swift guy, but I mean, no Jamal Williams out here. He has been getting, he is the best player objectively on his own team. So, I mean, I want him in a lineup over Zach Moss, who's probably like the 8th best player on his team.
Swift.
Let's get Swifty.
Do you like Kenyon Drake or Ayuk?
Who?
Kenyon Drake or Ayuk? It's a half-point PPR.
Kenyon Drake.
Yeah, I do too.
Mahomes or Herbert? Give me Mahomes.
Herbert.
Give me Mahomes, baby. Give me Mahomes. I don't understand why everybody's so high on Darrell Williams this week. Did you notice that?
I've seen a lot of that, dude. I don't get it.
People are like, oh, you have to play Darrell Williams. I'm like, why? What's that Darrell Williams ever done to warrant being a must play at any point in his life?
Oh,
And then
early
and then they don't
inactives.
know.
See what we got.
Yeah, I got to take a bunch of guys out of my rankings. All right, Billy, you're back in charge of the chat.
That's fine. I hope Gerald's not watching this because he has not put Chris Godwin in the Dynasty League against me, and I'm hoping that he does not. So, Gerald, if you're not watching, if you're watching, don't watch.
Texting him right now.
You are such a jackass. All right, Mahomes. Did we do Mahomes Herbert? Sorry, I just got.
That's almost collusion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need to file an appeal.
You know what? I think you know what. Let's go. When people text, I think collusion is, I got a text this week from a guy, and he was bitching. You guys are you in that league? I don't think you are in that league with me, but he was bitching about a trade that went down. It was Josh. And he messaged me about it. And I'm like, if you're going to text somebody about a trade that you don't like to try to get somebody to veto it or go in the group chat and veto it, even if the other thing isn't collusion, that is collusion.
Vetoes are bullshit to begin with.
Yeah, vetoes are bullshit to begin with. But campaigning outside of the group chat, that's collusion.
Unless there is an owner that is manager getting out of the league and he trades players before he leaves.
Yeah, but contextually
that
did happen in our league. The guy did left the league, but he literally left the league after the trade because he got bullied after the trade. He got bitched at so much and piled on. He's like, well, you know what? I don't even want to play anymore. And I'm like, see, and what is the point of all this? Just because you didn't like a trade that went down? Give me a break.
Right.
Now, when I traded Colt McCoy for a 2024 third-round pick, I thought that was in the other league where I was actually starting Colt McCoy, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'd rather have a 2024 third-rounder. That makes a lot of sense, but that was bullshit.
All right, did we do Mahomes or Herbert?
Yeah, we went Mahomes. I went Mahomes.
Okay. Tyreek puts in the chat. Jamal Adams or Jonathan Abram. My reflex is auto Jamal, but it's close.
I think it's still Jamal.
Abram's been good, though.
Abram has been
very good this year. I will say that. But I think from what I remember, or from what I've looked at, generally speaking, the Chiefs don't give up a whole lot of points to safeties.
Well, he is, Mahomes is turnover prone, so
he is these days. Yes,
yep.
It's really unfortunate.
Might gift wrap, pick 6 or something. Maybe start Jamal Adams still, but Jonathan Abram, it wouldn't be a bad option. All right. Brendan puts in the chat, Hunter Henry or Higbee, full PPR. Johnny is out, which is why Hunter Henry is the play. Browns are good at covering tight ends, but I still think you would rather have Henry than Higbee.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, good opinions. Good opinions you have there. I appreciate that.
Give me Hunter Henry.
Oh yeah.
I already said my piece about Higbee.
That's
He's
true.
one of these guys that has all these auxiliary metrics that's going to finally hit someday, in week 14. Fuck me sideways. I don't care.
No.
Okay.
He did have a touchdown call back last week.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of shit that Higbee people say. Shit that doesn't matter.
Jamal Williams out. I'm adding Jermaine Jefferson in all leagues that I can find a bench slot for him to stash. You should be doing that. Should definitely.
He will be a factor.
I'm actually playing Jamar Jefferson this week.
Really?
I'm honestly expecting a double-digit game out of him because they don't want to load down Swift. They've had many opportunities.
The Steelers are not quite the running back go off kind of team.
No, but they're not. They're here again. The Steelers defense is not what people think it is. Okay, trust me. I'm a Steelers fan. The general consensus is they're so great, blah blah blah, and they can be good, and they're going to have to stand up today. And it's going to be easy to look good against the Lions, but they're not what they were, and they can be taken advantage of, running the ball and passing the ball at times.
Jamar Jefferson's a great stash.
Thank
you for pointing that out.
Fair enough. He is a great stash. Okay. All caught up.
Someone should tweet that.
By the way, Josh
you
left
should
the
tweet
sports
it, and then I'll retweet
actually doing it.
Okay.
That's the kind of stuff you need to be saying so people start noticing you.
Hey, people notice me everywhere I go.
Well, then get your ass on Twitter more.
All right. I'm on it.
With your little chicken hat or whatever.
By the way, I know that maybe we shouldn't say this on the live, Joe, but I feel like you need to get some of your clients on our podcast. Some of your golf club guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell a lot of them about it.
You had an NFL player.
In my class, I mentioned it in the podcast, and my teacher in my class was like, "Oh, tell everyone where they can find you and shit." And I'm like, "Yeah, I will, but it's offensive. Don't kick me out of the class, man."
No, because you had Kroenke's son in there. You've had what former NFL player came in to get clubs?
Orlando Pace.
Damn.
The Bears.
Hall of Famer.
Here's the thing, Joe. Like, we need to get, you need to get in on it.
You need to get Orlando Pace to come on the show.
Get them like 5 minutes.
I'm trying to get Corey Wooten. He does broadcasting for the Bears now, and I'm like, dude, give me in the booth, or at least on the field. I don't have to even say anything.
Yeah,
I don't know what that's good for the podcast, but I mean, I do appreciate you trying to get on the field.
All of it's good. 2022, all the way up. Okay, anybody got any connects out there? Not, we're going all the way up next year. We're gonna be in the booth. Okay?
Gabs is Facebook friends with Marcus Golden. Might be able to get that.
Josh?
No, my wife.
Oh. Well, shit, there we go. He's been fucking blowing the fuck up.
She tutored him in high school, so I feel like that's actually something that may happen in the off season. If
dude, you get Marcus Golden on the show even for a minute.
Yeah, and
talk about other.
I think it was.
I would love to talk to defensive players about other defensive players in the league. Like, what do you think of so and so's game? What do you think about? Because what you always hear again back to NFL media when they get a defensive player on. All they want to do is fucking talk about offensive guys. Oh, how'd it feel going up against Tom Brady for the 40th time? Oh, man, what was your favorite sack of your favorite quarterback? It's just like, we get it.
Like, how do you feel about the offense on your team?
And they're just like, it's like, I don't even exist,
Right. Like, oh, the quarterback's playing great.
Yeah, people are so.
We get a lot of Blues players in there. We get some shout outs and stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't hate a Blues player.
I fit Bennington.
Hey, here's the thing. We're doing more. I mean, we're gonna be. I am looking to add we're adding 2 regional pods to the show too. I mean, I haven't even talked to you guys about this because it's not really football related, but I am starting like a regional Southeast Missouri podcast. Is starting soon, and I'm working on getting a regional like St. Louis pod up and.
You talking like some Central Tigers football betting?
No, I mean, we're going to talk to like the star 8th grade running back, I guess, or whatever. But it's just for like a regional.
Another Redhawks first down.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, when I get it set up or kind of up and running in St. Louis, I mean, it's going to be a regional / culture based thing. So I mean, that would be any sports, restaurants, entertainment, whatever. You guys remember Sam P from SEMO?
The name sounds familiar.
He rapped a little bit. He was friends with Kara Wagner. She's like plays music in St. Louis now. Do you remember her?
Shout out to Kara.
Shout out Kara. Yeah. So they're like, I talked to Samuel P. He actually, the music on our show, the intro and outro is Samuel P's music. So he's somebody that I've been talking to for like 2 years about, like, man, you need to start a little podcast in St. Louis. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, bro, stop being like that. We're going to get you set up. So maybe we can get that integrated into the Blues community, into the golf world and all that stuff. That might be a good platform. Possible. A Marcus Golden appearance. I mean, it would be cool on this show, but it would be even cooler on like a regional St. Louis pod. You know what I mean?
Gabs has not talked to him in 10 years, but they are Facebook friends, and he does actually know her, so it's like a possibility. Yeah.
This is a 100% guarantee from Billy that Marcus Golden will be on.
On the show. Maybe we'll see. I don't know.
We're gonna go to all the Kirkwood High School games. Get Macklin on this show, man.
Jeremy Macklin is he coaches up here high school. I feel like if we were like, hey, you can come on the podcast and shout out your high school, he might come on. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all.
I don't think he's going to go on a thing called offensive points.
I don't think so either, but we'll see. He might go on the IDP Army.
Shit. I mean, hopefully he will. I mean, we that's one of the big things we need to do. We need to get a player on the show soon. I think that's something we will.
We'll work on it.
I'm a player. I play golf.
Is Corey Davis trustworthy?
Absolutely not.
No.
Not. I'm not going to turn down Mickey Blanco from anything. He might, but he likes to spread the ball around.
We haven't seen Mickey Blanco with Corey Davis. He clearly loves Elijah Moore, and that's the guy at the moment. He likes Croft in there a little bit. Crowder is just going to muddy that water even more.
Mickey Blanco is a spreader. He's a spreader event. So he likes to spread the ball around to everyone on the field. So everybody has a chance to get a little something.
To my lawn care guys, he's like the Scott's 3000, man. Just spreads that seed all over the lawn.
Nice. All right, Bomber. I'm Facebook friends with Lance Moore.
Get him on here, man.
Who's that?
He was relevant like 6 years ago.
Yeah, remember he was always one of the flex. You might start him for the Saints.
Get him on here, Bomber.
Rugeroo remembers Lance Moore.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he does.
The Lance
Saints
Moore
fans
days.
remember the third string offensive tackle from 2008.
Lance Moore was he's a quintessential start sit guy. Like you would definitely have him in one of these questions. All right.
Hey, anyone want an Evan Ingram mini helmet that's autographed?
We might give that away someday. Just
right,
hold
I'll
it.
put it back on the stash.
Thank you. Terrell Edmonds, Tracy Walker, Donovan Wilson, Darnell Savage. Choose 2 at safety.
I'm taking Walker 100%.
Walker for sure.
And it's tough. I might take
Wilson's getting healthier.
I think I'm going to take Donovan Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson's getting healthier. He's starting to play more snaps.
I think you're right.
Edmonds has been pretty bad the last 5 or 6 weeks. He started out the season really hot, but it's really kind of gone downhill. Another player who's gone downhill fast, Buda Baker.
Yeah,
he went from being like a top 3 play every single week at DB to now he's I have him as a mid-range DB2.
Speaking of, I got to take Baker out of there.
Okay. Moving on, IDP Bomber. He was on the Steelers. Yep, Bomber. That's the kind of Steelers fan you're dealing with here. He doesn't even know Lance Moore was on that team.
I have told, and I was very well documented that I was not a football watcher until 2015. I watched every Super Bowl from 1999 to 2015. In 2015 is when I started watching regular season football games.
Lance Moore got a 2-point conversion in a Super Bowl. Good retention from you.
Sorry, I don't fucking remember it.
Rugeroo. He was a good slot guy, Mr. Reliable. Yep, that was the Lance Moore days. IDP Bomber. I went to elementary school with him. Huh.
Nice. Did he get good grades?
That's interesting. I went to elementary school with Otto Porter.
I went to elementary school with 50 other kids. Actually, I didn't go to elementary school. I was homeschooled. That's why I'm freaking weird, guys.
I knew there was something about you.
I mean, there definitely is.
I know, Bomber. He doesn't know anything about the team he roots for. He's just like, we're a great organization. He doesn't know anything.
We are. The Steelers are one of the best organizations in football. These are just the facts.
Hey, to all our UK followers and stuff, I recently discovered something about myself. I used to drink coffee all the time. I'm 100% a tea guy now. So shout out to that.
I remember Joe loved tea bags in college. I mean, he was just like, guys, I'm going to sleep. Hope no one tea bags me.
I used to sleep with my mouth open. That's why I have snoring issues now. It's crazy.
Weirdo.
Rest of the season, Buda Baker or Javon Holland?
They got Holland on all those blitzes now. He looks good.
Dude, Holland does look like a freaking savage out there. I mean, he's everywhere. I'm going to take Holland. Okay. Sorry, Buda. Bye-bye.
Holland it is. He was fast as fuck and a black belt. Bomber's Lance Moore knowledge is fascinating.
Yeah.
His fire emoji.
I'll take Lance Moore for 500, Alex. Lance Moore for 500.
Phone a friend. We need to know.
Is Lance fast or slow?
The futurist went to high school with Paul Posluszny. Huh. I feel like we all have a story like that, except for our town. For me. We don't really have anything like that.
I went to high school with several people that went on to take over their dad's farm.
It's exactly right, too.
Or is a lawyer and or doctor now.
That are all deer hunting right now. They're all in the deer woods. Actually, it's almost 11. They're probably heading out.
Fair enough.
They're going to Sands for their coffee and pancakes.
Dad owns a local karate school. All right.
Cobra Kai never dies.
Keep this Lance Moore knowledge flowing. I'm loving this.
Cobra Kai never dies.
Holland was very close to a 3-sack game. Anyone else but Lamar and Holland has two more sacks this week?
He says anyone else but Lamar,
okay.
Holland has 2 more sacks this week.
Gotcha.
That's what he meant.
No, I get you. Okay. My bad. I feel that.
What the hell happened to Jesse Bates, man?
Since he sucks.
Yeah, they do.
No, it's Logan. It's Logan Wilson is a beast.
Team's
Logan
down
Wilson's gobbling up every meaningful defensive play.
He's like Pac-Man in the middle there.
Team's down bad.
Walk.
All right. I'm gonna get comfortable.
Okay. Well, IDP Bomber says I have all the Lance Moore info. It's very clear to us, Bomber, that that's true.
Hey, let's get to this next comment. This is the most important one. Let's just get it up here. Oh, come on, Billy. City Champions. Let's just leave that one up there for a little while.
City of Champions. You weren't even watching football when they won a championship.
Yes, I was. I did watch them win 1 Super Bowl.
Okay. Well, you weren't even sure you were a fan yet.
Super Bowl too. I watched them in every Super Bowl.
Weren't even sure you were a fan of them yet.
Yes, I was. I didn't actually pick a team. I was a fan of the Chiefs and the Rams, obviously, because they're from like Missouri when I was a kid. But I became a fan of the Steelers, the true fan, like 2006, 2007, because I spent like a whole summer in Pittsburgh that year. So, I mean, Pittsburgh is a very unique city. It's kind of a similar vibe to St. Louis, but it's a little less gangster. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
But it's a similar kind of like grimy feel, but like also a very real kind of feel. So love the city.
My parents used to live in Pittsburgh, man. I want to go up there really bad.
Dude, we ought to go out there sometime and like go to a game or some shit.
Dude, let's go. We'll play some golf. I'll get us out on a sweet golf course. And
you know what? Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's we can charge it to the company account. Let's do this. We got a business meeting.
I love that company account, man.
Let's run it up.
Run up the tabs.
All right. Well, I'm seeing on Twitter that Taysom Hill is going to play a really big role in the run game today.
Yeah, fucking bullshit. Actually, he probably will since Kamara's out. Hey, I'll be right back.
Not good with the Mark Ingram situation.
Yeah, I'm really glad that Josh is so confident that Trevor Siemian and Taysom Hill trade was so fair.
Yeah. What the fuck? Cam Newton is expected to be active today, and he may play. He may not play, but may be a part of a package or two. Okay.
Okay, here's my thing. Do you think Darnold gets that job back from Cam?
Well, they've said that they're pretending that he's out for the season.
Okay.
So I think they're going to have to find another answer at quarterback.
Dude, that is the worst. What is it, 4 years that they gave him?
Yeah, to Darnold. Because he already had 2, and I think they tacked 2 more on. Yeah, that's not going to be great. But they got to find another rookie, hopefully, this year. But not a good rookie class for quarterbacks, so I'm not really excited for that either.
4-year, $30 million with the Jets. Did the Panthers just eat that whole contract?
Probably.
Oh my God.
Wow. Rougarou says still waiting for the Quiddy breakout. Ain't happening fast enough. Bye-bye, ? Well, hopefully you have a taxi squad, because that's where I would probably put him.
Yeah. You got a taxi squad, otherwise
he'll be good eventually. It's tough for D-line players to break out, really, I think. They just have to be in the right situation. Carson Wentz said if expectant wife Madison goes into Labor Day, he would still play for the Colts.
That is dedication.
Yeah, he said he won't miss next week's game either. Okay. Well, good for Carson Wentz. He's a real trooper out there.
That just tells you that tells you
get their draft pick.
That just tells you that Carson Wentz knows that if he could literally walk out of that stadium and they might fucking lock the door. He ain't fucking missing it. He's not gonna do a Jacoby Brissett. You know how mad Brissett was that he probably grabbed his knee and all that shit the other night? If he would have just like not exacerbated how bad it hurt, I'm not saying it didn't hurt bad, but obviously like his reaction to that injury got him pulled out for a single fucking play, basically, or whatever. He was fine to get back in, but they didn't let him go back. Carson,
I don't understand that. Yeah. That whole situation. Oh yeah, Tua can't start. You know, he's in reserve. He's so injured.
It's crazy
totally fine. And they throw Tua back in.
He comes out and saves the day. He fucking beats the Ravens, and it's just like it's almost like a non-story. It doesn't even make any sense. The NFL is so fucking weird on what they choose to hone in on, make a big fucking ordeal about, and what they don't.
I still think Tua is garbage. Ruguru said, "Yep." Okay, I think
Glad you agree with one of the things we said.
No, that was a little bit back. Oh. We played Team QB, so he's talking about Taysom. So I will get all the Taysom points. You all played Team QB, Ruguru? That's an interesting way of doing it.
Weird.
I mean, I guess it accounts for injuries.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is kind of a situation where that's kind of like fucked up. But
dude, whoever has San Fran.
Anybody want to do an underdog draft right now? That's chilling in here. We got 13, looks like 14, 15 people sitting in here, plus us. I can set one up real quick.
Set it up.
Let me see what we got.
Joe doesn't play Underdog, so he wouldn't know.
I do play Underdog.
You do? Did you use my link to sign up?
Yeah, I did.
You didn't look at the camera when you said that.
I did, and
I'm looking at my Underdog.
I'm now thinking like, how much money did he make off of me giving that money to them?
Oh, I don't make much. I mean, especially then, I was just like a referral thing.
Yeah,
like $10. Okay, set up draft. What do you think? Actually, I'll just do it on my computer. Easier that way.
Still pissed about the Marsh situation. Who isn't?
That Marsh situation was such bullshit, man. That was the coolest karate kick I've ever seen in my life, though.
Yep.
Maybe he can get with Lance Moore and kind of perfect that a little bit.
Oh, my buddy Greg Thompson from the Bills Mafia, he posted a picture. I was like, "Oh, who is this? Wrong pictures or wrong answers only," and it was Marsh. I mean, in the jacket, I was like, "Oh, that's Chris. It looks like Chris Long." And I mean, he does look like exactly like Chris Long in that jacket.
He looks like someone out of the Triple X with Vin Diesel. Like he looks like he'd be one of the Russian gangsters there.
All right. Yeah. Ian Rappaport said, interesting dynamic to watch for the Jets. If QB Mike White plays well, he could get another start. Zach Wilson is the future, but if they find out White can be the guy that helps too, nothing wrong with the number 2 pick watching and learning from Blanco, by the way, for a little while as well. Blanco Hive is here.
Link to the draft is in the chat. First come, first serve. Oh, you guys need to make sure you hop in there. I'm assuming you can click it. Problem. You probably have to be on actual YouTube to click the link.
I mean, can you text me the link?
What is YouTube? Here, I'll send it to you on Twitter.
Okay. Just made a weird sound. All right, we start two-team QB. Okay. It's interesting. All right, Slide on YouTube. Sup, fellas? 16-team deep league, half PPR. Mike Davis, Randall Cobb, Donovan Peoples-Jones, pick 2. I think I'm going to do Peoples-Jones.
Davis.
I think I'm going to do if it's that deep of a league, then I don't think so.
Yeah, don't drop Mike Davis.
But DPJ for sure. I guess just Randall Cobb.
I like Cobb. I'm not super confident about that game today.
All right. The link has been sent out. You click that link, hop on in. We're going to do a quick little draft, 6-person draft, just doing the main Sunday slate. While we answer these questions, just something to do, something fun. I got a little money sitting around on my Underdog still. Might as well beat these 2 goons. Take their money.
$3.
$3 hairs, baby. Can you afford it?
Bo Ryan Curtin.
Oh, yeah.
Godwin or Scary Terry?
Ooh, give me Terry. Godwin's foot, I mean, because he was hurt and it was a late week injury, I mean, it could re-aggravate itself, and if that happens, and let's say they do get up, even a score or 2, they're not going to want to put him back out there. Whereas Terry doesn't ever leave the field, like ever. Even when
Terry is garbage time points, man. That is.
Yeah. So,
okay,
that's where I'm at.
Fucking join it.
Damn, Joe's not going to make it in.
I'm here.
Made it in just in time. 1 spot left.
And the first pick.
You can't know that yet.
Yeah, you're right.
They randomize it after.
Sorry,
it's
I was
full.
highlighted in the first spot.
Okay.
Are you in there? It says we're still waiting for one person on my end.
Yeah, he's in. He's Los Osos.
Well, I can't see who's in here.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Not on the desktop.
On the computer.
until it's full.
Oh, gotcha. I was about to say I'm on the phone. Got Fisher, Corey Rideout made it in, Jordan, me.
Nice. Sounds like a good group people to take money from.
One more.
Hop on in if you're watching. It's just a private draft against us kids.
Yeah, Bomber, get in here. You got $3 spare.
It might not be good.
You put Scary Terry.
Dude, he could DM Lance Moore and get $3 right now.
That's a good point. He picked Scary Terry.
All right, I'm just gonna drop it on Twitter. Fuck it, we'll get one.
Only need one, so hopefully. All right, is there no more inactives? Is this a healthy week for everyone? Like, what the fuck's happening?
It is now. After the first quarter, I bet everybody's gonna blow up.
Don't say that.
You're right.
Oh, you can't do Underdog in Ohio. Oh, well, Ohio needs to get out of the way. Kazir White or Damian Wilson. Damn it, I actually said that. Damian Wilson at linebacker.
What do you think?
I like White this week.
I know that because
Be a lot of
I
air
know
yards in
that
that game.
Murray's supposed to be coming back this week. That's my only sort of hesitation.
No.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Can't do FanDuel either. Well, that's not surprising.
I mean, Wilson's going to have to stop Taylor. You know that front four is not going to.
All right.
Well, guys, gals, if no one's going to ask any more questions, we might just pull this draft up on the screen. What do you guys think about that?
Do it.
All right.
Solar Bears. I need that shirt. Dude, minor league hockey teams are just the best.
Why you say that?
Because they have just the best merch.
Merch.
They have to make cool merch to get people.
All
to
right, we
buy
got
it.
one in. Draft is getting ready to start. Let me share the screen.
Bomber, you need a VPN. That's how you can get around this. Oh, you got old Dave Kluge in here. Annie's pick one. Wow, dude, calling in Sharks.
Oh, no.
Got it.
Dirty
Calling
Dave's
in
in
the
here.
Sharks.
Oh, no. All right, let's pull this
All right.
screen up.
I do have
Get
one
that
question.
comment out of here. Oh, we can
Tony Pollard or Ramondre Stevenson, full PPR. And we're going Stevenson.
Stevenson.
All right,
Yes.
how's that screen look?
Good enough.
Looks good. All right. Dave Kluge with the 101. I've been doing a lot of these drafts, or I did a bunch last night. I got 4. I'm very interested to see if who I want gets to me. Ooh, JT, 1 off the bat. All right. I like that. Najee, 2. Billy, don't you do it.
Thinking.
Don't you? I know what you're thinking. Don't do it.
I'm a big thinking guy.
Big think guy. Got a big old noggin on you, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what that old noggin leads you to. Ernest Johnson. Smash play. Oh, wow. Look at you. Yes. I am going to take Christian McCaffrey. I can't believe that he's not like the 101 this week. I got him like the 6. I stacked him earlier this morning with Dalvin Cook in a draft. And I was like, are you kidding me? They weren't. They're serious. Eckler goes next. John Fisher. Oh, John, what are you going to do? D. Cook. Good pick. Ooh, Mike Evans. Smash. Corey Rideout. Corey, what you got? You guys are quiet as hell.
I know. I'm thinking and processing.
Big thinker.
How many people we start in each position in this shit?
It'll tell you guys on there. I'm gonna take Aaron Jones. No, Who's left at wide receiver? I'm going to take a quick peek at wide receiver. You know what? I'm going to take A.J. Brown. DeAndre Swift, 202. I kind of like that.
Going Diggs. Going receiver. Receiver heavy. I think running back I can pick something up here.
You're probably going to be able to get James. I bet James Conner will come back to you pretty easily here. He'll be a good pick. Mark Ingram's still on the board.
Dearness.
All right, Dave
Patterson.
Kluge, what you going to do? Oh, Dirty Dave. He's probably going to take Josh Allen with one of these picks.
Is he a big QB guy? Well, I guess he is. He got 2 and 3.
Yeah, I was going to say. And he's still there. Like, that's a pretty good value.
All right, question in the chat. Is Brandon Bolden to play? I don't know.
Yeah. Ooh, Aaron Jones, Keenan Allen. He said, go F yourself, Jordan.
I don't know about Brandon Bolden because there's J.J. Taylor there. There's Ramondre Stevenson.
Play
and
Bolden.
Brandon
Play Bolden. I played him a lot last year. When they don't have anybody else, they feed Bolden, and he bad.
He is a pass catching back, so
he's very, very good.
I think you could feel safe.
He's big enough to be a goal line back too. DKA. Look at you guys swinging it back around to Big Papa, eh? All right, Josh Allen is obviously on my wish list here. I am going to look at the wide receivers available. I like a lot of guys left, so I am going to go ahead and just take Josh Allen.
Fair enough. All right, question in the chat. Pick one. Jordan Howard, Ramondre Stevenson, or Antonio Gibson?
Ooh.
Don't
Ramondre.
love any of that.
Ramondre.
Wow, we're at a point
if
where
Gibson caught passes, that'd be
Gibson.
easy for me.
Yeah,
but I think it's a
McKissick's gonna eat all of that up. So probably Stevenson, and I cannot believe that we're here right now saying that.
John gets Connor. And Pittman, nice. Pittman's climbing boards fast, and that shows you how fast the dynasty market can change too.
Yeah. Well, Wentz is using him appropriately. All right.
Just wait till he gets a good quarterback.
Another question in the chat real quick. Is Deontay Harris and Tim Patrick trustworthy?
I think Tim Patrick's literally the wide receiver 1 on that team right now.
Which is very bizarre to say.
Teddy fucking loves him.
You might be right. I think you might be right.
I have A.J. Brown on this team. And I'm going to go ahead and just take another receiver. I'm going to get Terry.
Deontay Harris is not trustworthy. However, they're going in a good matchup this week, so I could totally see why you.
I like Traquan in DraftKings this week.
Yeah, Traquan and DraftKings makes sense.
Ooh, CD going right before pick 20. I think I love that value on CD Lamb.
TB12.
4th round. Dave takes Dak Cooper. There it is. That's a smash play right there, man. This team's scary. Aaron Jones, Jonathan Taylor, Keenan Allen. All right, Losos, what are you going to do? You got Najee, Jefferson, DK, Elliott. All right, you're gonna take Hawkinson, or are you gonna take your quarterback here?
I was clicking Hawk, man.
Nope. Hawkinson to get basically the potentially top tight end of the week in like the 5th and 6th round pretty consistently. It's been going great. Okay, time for me to make a pick. I already have quarterback.
Johnson. Mine's not gonna be projected a lot, but I feel like I trust it.
I want more of this game. I'm taking Tyler Lockett.
Seems reasonable.
Aaron Rodgers goes right after. John, what you going to do? Looks like John needs a tight end and a quarterback. Who are the best tight ends? You think he's going to take Ertz, Goddard?
The accountant, man.
Not. Yeah. Ooh, dang.
That's who I was looking at. But okay, see how it is. See how we're playing this.
You know who I'm gonna take? I'm gonna take Dalton Schultz. I'm just gonna tell you how it's gonna be.
Yeah, actually, in front of you have a tight end. So
6, 5, 7 targets, not bad. Not great, not bad though. Led the team in receiving last week. That's kind of shocking. at
It was a
54
terrible
yards.
week, right?
Now Denver has like 0 healthy linebackers. Avery Williams and Kenny Young are both brand new. Barron's been hurt all year. Goddard might
You think Avery Williamson's going to play today? I plugged him in a lineup, but I'm pretty desperate in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thinking he does.
I don't know any news on it, but
I don't either. I think any IDP people out there, if you need a deep play, Avery Williamson wouldn't shock me if he ran out on the field today and put up like 8-9 tackles. Also, wouldn't shock me if he was just completely inactive and I took a 0.
all right, I'm doing it. I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it.
Oh, Josh
Wow.
is like, I told you he's good. He's so good. Josh. All right. Who'd Dave finish this draft off with? I want to take a peek. Says it booted us out like 1 second afterwards. Dallas Goedert. All right. Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. All right. Well, we got any more questions in the chat? Hey, thanks for everyone who hopped in there. If you guys want to play Underdog, hit the link in the description. You can do drafts like that with your friends, just like we did. We just had a great time. Like, I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm having the time of my life.
I like that Dak Amari stack right there. It's a good.
That was a good one. I like that this is just going to be us too. You know, it's not a big tournament. Love that I got CMC. AJ Brown there was risky. Saints defense has been better, but with like a 30-40% target share in the works, I mean, I just have to believe in something. You know, the analytics guys, they say follow the volume. I said, okay, guys, I'm trusting you. So take my hand and lead me to the promised land.
Gotcha.
All right, we'll keep everybody posted on how many points I win by.
Fuck you.
Ooh, this is a good question. Al-Quadin Muhammad, Colts defensive end or D tackle or whatever he's playing. He could be. I don't know. Did we get an inactive situation on DeForest Buckner? That was actually one that I was curious about. Can somebody check that out? I'll check that out.
I'm gonna try to check it out here.
That's crazy that we haven't really
DeForest Buckner will play.
Buckner's playing? All right. I don't think he's a smash play then. Or anything like that.
Right. All right. I have Lockett also, but cold weather plus wet ball plus finger surgery equals not good.
No, but he is the guy that Russell Wilson trusts the most on that team, and coming back, he's gonna want that blankie. It wouldn't. And he's got a bunch of targets last week from Geno. What did he get? Like 13. Nobody wants to draft him. Nobody wants to play him. But I mean, when you're talking about a guy that's getting potentially 6 to 13 and maybe even higher targets from Russell Wilson in a game that, it could be sloppy, but also we have two of the best quarterbacks doing it. So you have to kind of assume that something's going to get done. I'm glad to get a piece of that as my third wide receiver.
Fair enough. I mean, didn't you take him just now as your second wide receiver in Underdog?
Was he my second or third? I thought he was my third.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Don't mind me. I'm just making some sales over here.
Well, what are you selling?
Gotta be doing something.
Whole bag of golf clubs.
For the IDP Army?
Whole bag of golf clubs.
Oh, damn. How much that cost somebody?
This one's like 58.
$58?
800.
Yeah.
Oh, $5,800.
Yeah. Joe has big bag.
Joe's got a big bag.
Oh, that's because you only went with one running back. That was your third wide receiver. You're right.
Yeah. Okay, Billy.
Your strong one running back.
This guy.
I actually won my Thursday night Underdog, which I'm surprised. That was a shit of a game.
Dude, Underdog it's so fun. It's so fun.
Yeah,
all right,
best
y'all have any more questions? Get them in. If not, we're probably going to hop off of here soon, go set our lineups, go make our beer runs, go get our food cooking, all the good stuff that you are all probably getting ready to do as well.
DFS,
I'm going to squeeze in probably one or two more Underdog drafts just because I'm a total slave to the platform. Yeah, I'm a fiend, as they say. Is Greg Gaines a play? I don't know. Who is that?
Can't say that up on my Greg Gaines knowledge.
Yeah, I'm not deep in the Greg Gaines plays, so probably not.
Plays for the Rams. He's a nose tackle.
Yeah, I mean, if you're super desperate, sure. You want a tackle or two, maybe. Good draft, guys. Took a gamble with Godwin. Yeah, hoping remains a guy Brady today. Oh shit, we're doing the same thing with questionable health. Yeah, that was a good draft. Thanks for hopping in, Corey. That was a lot of fun. Maybe we should start doing one of these at the end of every show Sunday.
It's not a bad idea.
You absolutely should.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad actually. And we could even it could be yeah. Look at us.
Moving up in this world.
Yeah, having good ideas and such.
Yeah, Joe, I'm glad you could make it this week.
Hey, man.
Yeah, why can't you make it every week? What's the sitch?
I will.
Oh, well, why couldn't you have been?
Oh, because I'm usually trying to jam like some fucking biology lab in on Sunday when I'm out of time, but I'll do it, man. Count me in.
You're always welcome back to the IDP Army live stream on Sunday mornings. We are here every Sunday morning at 11 Eastern. By we, I mean me, but generally I'm joined by somebody else. Sometimes it's just me by myself and the people who join me in the stream, but it's usually us. So you get a nice little group of guys, Some people are out here making carpet bag salesmen, selling clubs on the show. Mm-hmm. And some of us actually care about your fantasy team. So I'll let you decide who that is.
Joe's a classic multitasker.
Mm-hmm. Joe loves to be inefficient.
Big sales. Hey, when we're using Joe to shill out the Patreon, you won't have to worry about that.
Start shilling. Shill harder.
He'll pay for himself.
Oh, bro, I'll shill. I'm a shiller.
Shill harder, baby. All right, I don't see any more questions. I see some people saying salutations, bidding us adieu, and good luck. And same to you all as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are not. Make sure you listen to the OP. They have their own playlist. These two guys, Billy and Joe, they have their own playlist on the channel. It is the OP playlist. Offensive Points is the name of their show. It's like a 2-hour, 3-hour-long podcast every week, but they just give you the best bits for YouTube. So go check that out. Show them some love. I think that the link to their show is in the description of that. If it's not, we'll start putting that there for you guys so you guys can get more of them in your lives, even when they're not here with me on Sundays.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, we have a lot of fun. Come check us out.
It is a really good show.
Please. Everybody who's listened to our podcast seems to like it. So if you give us one chance,
we're sending a signed Antonio Brown jersey to Germany. That's how dedicated we are to our fans.
Factual. Nico. And
Nico, as soon as we figure out what that weird B thing is in your address, you will get that jersey, sir.
I feel like if you just, I don't know.
I gotta go to the UPS store and just be like, how do you do this? Just tell me how
I
to
gotta
do
send
this.
this
Just
to
copy
Germany.
it. Just put it there.
Yeah.
Send it. All right. Well, I guess that's it for this stream. We made it about an hour and a half as usual. Hopefully we helped some people make some good decisions. Joe and I have a fireball bet for today. I am on the Zach Moss side of more points. He is on the Van Jefferson side of more points. PPR, half PPR. What are we going to do?
PPR. The question was PPR, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you had that one already. Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah, I saw it in the question, man. He said PPR, Moss or Jefferson.
I ain't scared of nothing. I
can't
Especially
wait
not drinking.
Can't wait till we do this at the end of the season and you have to pay up on your Trey Sermon bet.
That's only one shot. And Trey Sermon
I know, but it's just
out.
It's just a
Trey
funny
Sermon breakout. It's coming. Believe.
Do you want to hear what he's got to get to for you to win that bet?
I don't. No,
Okay.
I don't. I already know. It's like
You want me to save it?
230. It's almost 300 touches.
It is. It's 70 targets and 230 carries.
Hey, it could happen, man.
It's a long season, but I don't know. It feels tough.
That's extremely tough. That's an extremely tough look for the brand. But
Joe and Josh have a 2 years
Ben.
Mac Jones bet that they're going to have to pay
we will
off.
weather the storm together. All right, we got one more question here. We'll answer from Ivan, James Robinson, Antonio Brown, or McKissick.
McKissick all day.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Gibson, not Brown.
Not even a second thought. McKissick.
Yep, we'll go McKissick. So, all right. That's it for me. IDP Army, I'm out. Guys, any last words?
This is a Mick kicking ass day.
Follow at offensive points on Twitter and listen to the show.
All right. Goodbye.
Billy's got to afford these jerseys, people. Come on.